So thank you so much, everybody. The training already started, or like we call Coaches Academy already started just now. And then how much you actually pay attention for the specific session by our founder, Matt Hughes, right? So before I begin, I'm wearing a mitten and in this cold weather, -10, right? And just wanted to, putting this sessions really serious sessions for all of you, because without personal development, without attitude training, and I think not just me, a lot of coaches were pretty much a different person, right? I'm not saying we change tremendously just because of Herbalife, but we change it for better. And then we know why we're here. And then our objective, our purpose, and all this is learning from our, the huge culture in Herbalife is personal development. And I'm so grateful to have that. And as I always mentioned, I never go to college. And so Herbalife is my university, right? So every time when you go to the event, every time when you go to training, mainly we learn is personal development, or what we learn, we teach, right? So today we talk about attitude. We will kind of talk about personal development, right? Okay. So just wanted to ask all of you before we're going to get started is to share about, last week, one good news. Small win, big win, doesn't really matter. Just share in the chat box. Okay. Can you help me out on that? Thank you. One, thing, your win, big win, small win, doesn't matter. The most important is you feel you're winning. Okay. So help me to put it down in the chat box. That will be very helpful. At least I know you're improving, and then you are working a better version of you. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm going to close all the window first, because I have too many windows. I worry later on I cannot share. All right, let's see. I'm expecting, hey, only one? No way. Only one people have win? No win? What happened? Type one thing in the checkbox. Your win can be something something you really proud of yourself last week, something positive. What is it, right? Okay. We are here to learn together. So let's type it in. I'm not talking until I got to get all your attention. So be my guest. Gita, I managed to have an evaluation with a potential clients together with Ben online. Irene is having wellness evaluation right now. Okay. What about the rest? Continue. I'm waiting. All right. Had an old lead started on the basic program yesterday. Did roadshow with my coach yesterday. Who is this? Now everyone using Keith Wang is the name, is it? You need to change it, darling. Everyone using Keith Wang.
I'm borrowing Jay's laptop, so yeah.
I see. But yeah. Okay. We'll have one couple evaluation after coaching call. Great, excellent. Well, you think about it. You make those call. You make appointment. Even not happen yet, you make actions. People say yes. Why don't you say that, right? You make those calls, we make the text, right? So when we make the text, when we have someone say yes, we got excited, right? So we use that as the win rather than, oh, I need to make it like, oh, I need to do a wellness evaluation, then that is win. Oh, now I make wellness evaluation, I need to get a closing, then win. So you're always never ever happy with your current situation because it's always not good enough, or always I'm still not there yet. Always be present and always be grateful. If you never make those calls and make the tags, you don't have appointments, right? So remember the first step. You take the first step to make those calls. It's already a good. So focus on that. Tell me, hey, I never ever invite anybody, and I'm finally make those calls. And then 10 out of 9 out of 10, right? 5 say yes, or like 9 say yes, something like that, right? Then now I'm gonna to look forward for the next one, which is wellness evaluations. You see, if you constantly looking for, oh, it's not there yet, I'm no, not perfect yet, oh, it still have so much more, oh, I call, so then it will never ever be present in you. You're still chasing the carrot. The carrot's still in front of you. You understand what I'm trying to say? So always be present and understand you are in the right place at the right time, right? Be grateful of this right now, and you can work for more. Okay, now, actually, I got my one client, your husband, is it? What husband? Your client's husband or your husband? He returned
No,
back
my
to,
husband is my client now.
oh, awesome. He returned back to Herbalife to start his fitness journey. Excellent news. Prima, I got a chance to talk to my friend about business opportunity. Excellent. Every day, all of us have an opportunity. All right, we should get started. So today's topic is about attitude. Attitude and also personal development, right? Okay. So first thing first, let me change my slides. Okay, now. Cool. Can you see? All right, attitudes is everything, right? So like I wanted to get started with one thing, right? Develop your permanent positive attitude. Well, you see, motivation is only keep you this far and this much. Oh, that person inspired me so much. I want to do something now, right? But that is from outside. It's like you basically, let me think what is the best way to describe. The heat is not from inside. So you constantly, like for example, there's an oven, there's a fireplace, or there's a hot tub, whatever, right? You put it in and then you feel very warm. But you take yourself out, you're shivering, right? Okay? And what if actually you already have it in you? You just need to do exercise to heat up your body, and your body will feel warm, right? But that is from internal. And then you know exactly what you need to do to make yourself hot permanently, right? And then that is from internal. So develop the permanent positive attitude inside you rather than rely on sources outside. But how to train inside if you're lack of knowledge about this, right? So let's talk about this today. So remember just now I asked you to put this, a piece of paper. Have you all done it? Everybody? No, doesn't matter. Take some time. Quick one. Just piece of paper, real quick. Doesn't take long. Like a ruler, right? And then this is from 10 to 100. We're going to talk about this in a short while. So remember, we talk about goals, right? Start working towards our goals today. One of the hardest steps is to achieving your goal is take the first step. Begin immediately, right? So sometimes you say, oh, I don't have to practice. I'm so busy. I don't have time. So busy about what, right? Jimon always say, don't get busy for minor things, right? So creating a flyers and then create a content, putting so much time to do the minor things, right? And then what is the major thing? It's putting value into people, talking to people. Wellness evaluation is actually also not a major thing, but it's get you closer, right? So if you put so much time for one person, and then you do a perfect presentation and wellness evaluations, right? But this person not ready to get started, and you stop, right? And supposedly the wellness evaluation is get you closer to major thing, but because you feel disappointed, then the wellness evaluation become a one-time thing, and you haven't done it for so long because you feel rejected, right? You put so much effort. So what actually needs to be done is how in between learning about personal development, how to create that unshakable belief. Write it down, unshakable belief. Okay, unshakable. Because a lot of time, we tend to get distracted, disappointed, and all this because just one tiny thing. When you talk to somebody, you have so much hope. Oh, I got to go to talk to people. And the first person you get rejected. Now you have fear. And you feel, oh my God, I got rejected. So difficult. Oh, so difficult, right? Then your coach say, no problem. You're doing great. You just need to continuously doing invitation. How many invitation you doing? Now you increase the number. Okay, I'm going in. I'm talking to people. Now I have no problem to do invitations, right? Now the problem is you set the invitations. You're doing invitation, doing presentations. And then now the presentation you're doing so well. You try to, presentable, but this person didn't get started. And you feel like, how come I put in so much effort? So difficult, right? And then now you're talking to the coach. Oh, it's so difficult. How come it's like this, right? And then your coach say, hey, that's actually part of the game. Getting rejection, it's the same. Like you get the same an invitation. You just level up, but you actually didn't see it because you think getting a closing is the win, right? Let me share with you. Now, you listen to your coach. Okay, I'm gonna do more presentation. Now you do presentation. Finally, one person, wow, you do just a normal presentation, but this person said, yeah, I want to get started. How much? Okay, I can pay. right? And then you're so excited. Oh my God, is it so easy? I thought like, it's very tough. Then one person say yes, got started, pay, right? Now you feel you're top of the world. Wow, finally, I collect money, haha, right? And then you tell your coach, oh, I'm so excited, I got a sales, right? Then now, 2 days later, you talk to this person. She didn't pick up the phone. Oh, didn't pick up the phone? How come? She said she excited. She wanted to get started. She wanted to get in shape. How come she didn't pick up the call? Okay, no problem. I called her tomorrow. And then the next day, this person didn't pick up the phone. And then they read your message, blue tick. Now you like, I received the money. Why you say yes in the first place? Right? You see? Oh, we all went through the same thing, to be honest. If I tell you my experience, coach's experience, everyone comes the same. And you feel like, oh, how come I'm so unlucky? She got started, she paid. See, the pay is not the end, right? This person paid, but didn't pick up your phone. How do it make you feel? From on top of the world to the lowest point, you feel like, oh, right? But to be honest, when your coach say, don't worry, you need to get more customer. This is just testing. Okay, one of the things you need to write it down. This is Smart Hill say. The first 100 customer is your practice. It's your practice. If you stop in 5 and you feel, why is so sad? My life is so sad. No, it's just practice. It's training your unshakable belief. If your mind is not strong enough, if you didn't go for personal development every single day, I'm talking about every single day. If you didn't listen what Jim Rohn and Matt Hughes say, all this people rejected you will become the biggest scarf in your Herbalife business. And you feel Herbalife is so difficult. You understand? What you wanted to do is to really understand why you're here, what you're doing. And are you training yourself to have that unshakable beliefs? And are you implementing personal development in your life, day-to-day life? If it's not, the rejection will come so big. At the end, we'll never see you again because you think Herbalife is so difficult. Herbalife is not difficult. You just see the yeses is so big. Write it down. Discipline your disappointment. I said it before. Discipline your disappointment. If you focus on it, our life, all the time, we think our life should be happy every single moment. It's not true. To be honest, even you raise a kid, I think 70% of the time it's actually a lot of worry, a lot of challenging, a lot of communication, all this kind of stuff. But the 30% make a big difference. When you see them grow, see them learning, see them doing on themselves, you feel so rewarding. That 30% make it so worth it. So if you think about life and your Herbalife, 70% is working things out, learning, discipline your disappointment. All these challenges is part of your life, but the 30% make it so worth it. And if you can train yourself seeing that it's your life and Herbalife, and I can tell you, you will find a lot of interesting things along the way. If it's not, you always think, I'm not good enough. It's not there yet. It's only just a customer. No, you have to be appreciated. Whoever say yes, you already think, oh, I'm so grateful they say yes. And then you also need to be grateful people say no to you, because that is also a training. Okay? So, those who are rejecting you is your teacher. Okay? To train you how to be better. The people say yes to you. Is your angel. Is your guru. You might training them, but they also training you. Right? Because it's both way. You never know when is the time you become their student. But when they say yes to you, there's a chance for you to connect with somebody. And that is the time you know you are training yourself and being trained by them. Okay? Cool, cool? All right, so now, next. Oh, okay. Here is the one I wanted to talk about. Let's get a hands-on. Have you your paper? Oh, I haven't typed it in. Hold on. Give me a second. Can I type it in the box chat box? I can type it in the chat box. Then I don't need to. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's see. Yes, hold on. Give me a second. I need to stop sharing. Please show me this first so I can able to. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Where is that thing? Okay. So now I wanted to ask you, do you know how much time you in your life you spend on sleeping first? Do you know? Can you type it in? Give me a second. I type it here. Then it's easier for you to take notes. Okay. All right. Let me give. Hold on. You have to respond to me so I know what you understand what I'm gonna say. All right. Hey, somebody talking. What? Who? Who is talking?
Sorry, it was me.
Toilet, sleeping, eating. All right. Now let me see. I hope you. So, 7 hours. No, I say lifetime. Lifetime. Write it down. Type it in for me, please. All right, lifetime. Okay. This is very interesting. Once you know, then you're like a bit shocked because Give me a second, huh? Okay. Now. Okay. All right. So let's do this together. Yeah. Okay. So it's basically wanted to show you how we look in our life and how important we should really focus on what we're doing and do it 100%. Okay, so let's get our hands dirty. So if you understand your eating and sleeping, okay, let's talk about sleeping first. We average spend about 26 hours, 26 years in our life sleeping. That's why I don't sleep too much. 8 to 9 hours healthy, but yeah, don't sleep more than that. Okay. So including, like putting yourself to sleep, try to get sleeping. So total 33 years. Okay. Now, with the educations, when you're baby, all this kind of stuff, right? When you graduate your school, how many years of in school for you guys? 4 years? No, from kindergarten. Hello, from kindergarten to all right, type it in. So who wanted to live to 100 years? Everyone does, right? Okay, so now let's talk about the 33 years first in a lifetime, right? Okay, let's see. 25 years in school. Okay, so let's say we 25 years. Thank you very much. 16 years in school. Okay, okay, 25 years. So here, you're not going from 1 years old, right? You're going at 5. Let's say we go on 25 until 28 years old. No, 25. Let's say if you are pretty much on, okay, so let's take it off. 20 and a half. Done. So your year go by 20 plus year study and being kids, right? Okay. Now you have this much of year. Okay. Let's say you work really, really hard. When is retired? When you 55, are you sure? Now it's 60 lah. Hello, 60 to retire. Most people cannot afford to. I'm serious. A lot of people cannot afford to retire in 55. So let's say you retired 60, right? And then you have basically 60 years. 60 years. And if you're lucky enough and healthy enough and you're taking good care of yourself, you have this year. But with the sleeping, and actually you have pretty much only this much of time. Eating, sleeping. You spend about 4 years of eating. So this is, most people look at it. I work hard now. I really need to work hard in a job. So I save more. And when I save more, when I until I retired, I can enjoy. But that is only less than 20 years, if it's lucky. Do you understand what I'm talking about? We focus on so many years on something, which is wishing that 20 years to be healthy or more, right? And then we can save enough to enjoy life. What I'm trying to say is same thing as what we just now. We always thought we need to always be better, like the donkey. And then the better is later on, right? But what you need to really understand is now, the importance of now, right? Yeah, it's okay. We realize life is, important is what we wanted to do is we wanted to make use of now. No matter what year your age, focus on now. Write it down. I need to focus on now. The moment of now is very, very important. And what you wanted to do is don't procrastinate. Don't delay. If you wanted to do something, give your 100%. Don't discount yourself. Life now is the very, very important, right? If you wanted to help a person, give 100%. If you love the person, tell them you love them, right? If you wanted to do something, remember the goal setting. Remember the 100 goals, 50 goals. Don't delay. If you love yourself and love your family enough, give it all you got, right? Living now, right? Present is very important. Present is a gift. So always remember, when you look at this chart, you know our time is crucial. Okay? We always need to remember this. When you feel doubt and when you feel, demotivated, always look back to this. Keep it in your journal. Keep it in your dream board. And then always remember, even you're tired, you say, no problem. I can get through this. Rejection, I can get through this. Rejection is part of the game, right? Disappointment is part of the game. What I'm really focused on is counting blessing. As long as I'm alive, I can make a change. Okay, good. Now let's talk about compound effect, right? If time is limited, what we wanted to do is focus using our current time to do the major thing, right? So what on all this rejection? So what? People didn't see what you see. Or so what? Sometimes your family doesn't agree with you. That's okay. Focus on improving yourself, because when you level up yourself, things will change. People can see. Okay? And one of the things I always tell people, I'm not good in a lot of things. Seriously, I'm a very, very lousy planner, right? But I make a to-do list. I make sure I complete that, right? And I don't let all this bad energy keep it in my heart. I always tell, it's okay. Don't worry. I can get through this. And then I don't hold on to people's negativity also. Always remember, all this, you can't control it. So what? They can reject, but I'm here. I want to make a difference. All right. Remember, you have a purpose. What is your purpose? Right? We don't want to live our life just to get by. We don't want to live our life to just want to survive. We want to live our life to the fullest. Am I not recording? Am I recording? Okay, great. Yes. So always remember, every single day we have a time to make a difference, to make a change. the end, when we, the sleeping part, right? Just now, when we talk about sleeping, we will sleep when we pass on. So now focus on what can make a difference. We need to have a good sleep for sure, but we don't need to sleep a lot. Okay? I like to take power nap sometime. When I'm tired, take a power nap. And then get my power nap, I tell myself 5 minutes, right? Then I get up. Okay, now I need to do it, right? So treat yourself. Good? All right, next. A lot of people talk about, hey, what you do is multi-level marketing. It's pyramid. Have anyone said it to you? Can you answer me in the chat box? If there's people answer you that before. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Bah, 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 right? Okay? A lot. And to be honest, if you have a purpose, if you realize the important part of making the change in the world, your purpose is what? My purpose, one thing, I wanted to show women they can be who they wanted to be. Yet they're powerful. They have multiple roles, right? But they don't need to live as, someone's wife or someone's mom. They can be them too, right? And I wanted to leave a legacy behind. That's what I my purpose, right? So pay it forward. Have you watched this movie called Pay It Forward? If you're not, help me to go watch it. Write it down. There's a movie called Pay It Forward. It's a little kid. The school project is called What do you need? What can you do to change the world or make a difference? Right. So he thought of this crazy idea. He do something completely out from their comfort zone, doing without asking for return. But keep it, and then all they need to do, when they do a favor for this person, you don't need to return to me, but you need to pay it forward to do for another 3 people. So a lot of people would get confused when they look at it. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. I know lah, multi-level marketing. I hate all this model. Ask them, have you watched Pay It Forward? If not, please watch. Don't tell me about multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme yet. Right? Because I have a purpose. I'm here to make a difference. I'm doing things without, I want them to see the purpose, what I'm doing, and then they share with others. And then if you doing continuously, month by month, what you can do, what you can see is the compound effect, right? And then to help you to shorten the time to achieve the things you wanted to achieve in life. When you work in a normal job, you get paid. You do the things you're supposed to do as a one role only. Don't overtake other people's role, right? You just need to do what you're good at in your job. Don't do more. No one will share with you their secret, how they become CEO, how they become the vice president, how can they become the manager or general manager. No one, because they don't want to tell you the secret. What if you take over their job, right? But over here is different. We talk about purpose. We talk about what you can make an impact in people's lives. And then what you can do is doing the same, what I do, and share with others. And then make a difference in people's life as well. And then if you do it, and then this is what's going to happen. In 1 month, 3 months, 6 months later, it's a huge, huge group of people you've been helping. It's not just in your neighborhood. It can be so many different countries. So think bigger, because if you understand this, you will not letting all this rejection to hold you back. One of the things to find your purpose is to focus on things you love or things you wanted to improve, right? Okay? And practice day to day, daily. Because if you only practice once a week, your dream, your goal will take longer to achieve and fulfill. Right? So what are the things? You want to have fun, you want to adventure. I love fun. Everyone know Yan love fun. Yan love adventures. I'm crazy. I love crazy stuff. I like jump off the plane. I like hardcore stuff. That's me, right? One thing I love to do, right? But I also wanted to be healthy. What is nutrition, environment, culture? All this, you can make a difference, okay? But you need to put in your mind. And then how to help you to align with all this. There's no perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be understand what is you are improving. If today is not not comfortable yet, you can always be better. Okay? Always be better. All right, next. You need to understand, if this is the society, and then we always dream about being healthy, being fit, looking good, and then living the dream of our life. From this to this, you need a lot of courage. You need a lot of effort, right? And if you're surrounding the people, can you imagine all the fishes here? But you wanted to be here. And then people is laugh at you. It's impossible. Hello. How can you jump out from this to be another, fishbowl? Don't be crazy. You need a lot of strength, a lot inner strength to really make a difference for yourself. So one thing is law of attraction. No one teach you, or no one actually in the society. Now talk more in social media. But in my generation, school never taught of this. I learned it in HERBALIFE. The first person give me this law of attraction video, oh my God, it's blown my mind. It's crazy. And then her name is Louisa Hagen. She give me, she's a president team member. She gave me this DVD. And it's changed my whole perspective. Most people are in here, but they want this. But their action, their mindset, right, and surrounding doesn't actually have this. It's always here, but they wished all the time, right? Yeah. If you really wanted to be here, you need to change the way the language you use, change the way you think, and sometimes you need to change the group of people you hang out with. If you can't change it, can you be in the group? We call it like-minded group to practice, right? So think about it. 99% of population, just like everyone else, right? surviving. I'm surviving. I mean, this is the comfort zone. I'm getting paycheck, right? I'm getting by. I'm depressed, right? I don't need so much. I don't need money, right? Don't need money, but not happy. I still, everyday worry, right? And then if you ask them, can you change? Oh, what if I'm fail? Hello. If it's fail, it's so hard, right? They think the fail is so big. Like today, I talking to somebody. She been actually wanted to get started, but she has all this reasons, right? And even when she wanted to register as a member, I asked, can you give me your IC? Right? Very normal. Oh, I worry I give you an IC. If someone stole my identity to use it for something else, can I have another solution? Another way, right? I say, well, another way is you can register yourself. I can give you my number. Oh, I'm not too sure I can do it. Did you realize there's a way of thinking? Who holding her back? Who? Is it the she just unlucky? The person holding her back is herself. And there is nothing wrong with her. It's just the pattern of living. So if she constantly living and continuously feel the same thing and not willing to make a change, she will be always here. And it should always go through all this. You understand? So what you really wanted to do, take a photo of it. Things you love in life. Things you want in life is all this. Right? But most of people are so fear. They are constantly stuck here. They always want this, but they're afraid. What if I die in the middle? Right? What if I die here? Right? But they never try. So sometimes trying, even the first time it didn't succeed, but you're already stepping out. If you constantly practice, think about athlete. Do you know how many times, how many days of training? They didn't ask how many times. They don't even know how many times, but they train anyway because it's already part of their blood. Every day, wake up, I'm going to train. I'm going to practice. What can I improve today? What can I do better today? They didn't think this is just fail. They think about how to make progress. So change your mindset, change your life. It's very, very important. Always remember. And I'm so lucky I get a chance to meet Jim Rohn. He was sitting right in front of me. Right? And I'm so grateful the opportunity. Now this photo worth of millions. Right? He left a legacy behind. He passed away in 2009. How many years ago? Crazy, right? For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. When you grow, everything in your life will grow with you. So always remember, write it down, take a photo. This always keep in me. When things not going the right way, for things to change, I have to change. Don't get frustrated with people. Right? They're not you. Just you need to improve the way you see in other people too. You need to improve the way you think. Right? You need to improve the way of communication. If you constantly having issue with one person particularly, oh, this person is so arrogant, this person personality is not good, right? Well, if you get frustrated, then probably not her, probably not this person, probably you. You need to improve yourself. You probably need to change the way you see things. All right, next. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you a couple of things. Can I have another 5 to 10 minutes? Is it possible? Yeah? All right. Thank you. I didn't actually see, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. So, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Okay. So, first thing, I wanted to show you very fast, okay? This is, you just need to screenshot, and then this is from Jim Rohn. And I'm so grateful I have the opportunity to learn from this amazing person, right? And then you can learn from all the YouTube, right? Okay, so personal development by Jim Rohn. First one, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problem, wish for more skills, right? Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. Have you heard about people always say, oh, I wish you could be like you talk so well. No one know. Yan wasn't like this at all, right? I just improve myself. I surround myself with people who can show me what I can become, right? Next one. We must all suffer one or two things. The pain of discipline or pain of regrets. Are you all taking notes? Please write it down. Take photos, screenshots, okay? We must suffer two things in life, right? A lot of people say, oh, it's so difficult. I always face rejection. I need to go for training again. I need to come to the center again. I need to join 21 days again. Oh my God, come on. This is help you to be disciplined. Or you wanted to be the person that, oh, I wish can be, I wish I didn't say, I didn't give up. Oh, look at their life right now. I'm so envy. Don't be the person. Spending so much time just envy and wish to be like someone. Next one, take photos. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each day wisely. Take a photo. Very important. You can go to travel. You can do the things. At the end of the day, your life, when we flash back, it's all memories. So all the memories you have, you wanted to be regret you didn't do, or you glad you did. And all the amazing moment you have keep it in your mind. I always have this when I go, doing something, and when I have the best day of my life, I use my eye as the camera. I taking photos, screenshot like this. Thank you. Because I wanted to be, I captured that moment in my own eyes. So I can able, when I look back, I can see all these amazing moments. You don't need to use your phone, your eye, your brain, okay? Your visions. Next one. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Hooray. If you already know all this, means you did a pretty good job. You know, listening, watching from Dream On day to day. If you have already know, if you don't know, that means you still need to work on. Write it down, put all this in your lookbook, and then when you take it out, you know exactly that is something, wow. When one day I feel disappointed or I feel down, I need to go back to this note. The notes of giving me rich in mind. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Don't let all these little things people say, you know, a lot of people put a lot of emotions, not necessarily the positive one. Most of the time, it's just emotions throwing to you, right? Throwing on you. And then opinions here, opinion there. Get what someone say or someone feel. And then, or they watch or listen to something. And they put it together and then think this is the real deal. Right? It might be not. So what you wanted to do, focusing on yourself. Work harder on yourself than your job. Work harder on yourself than your job. Right? When you work harder on yourself, there's a whole new level of awareness. When you realize when people say certain things, it doesn't affect you, and you realize whatever they say is their opinion, you already level up yourself. Okay? If you still feel hurt, you feel offended, that means you're still on the same level. You might be a little bit higher, but you're still in the same fishbowl. So what you wanted to do, you wanted to get out as soon as possible. Jump out to the other side of the fishbowl by surrounding yourself with like-minded people, and then understand what is your purpose in life. And then consistent is the key. And then you putting a lot of yourself to work on yourself in personal development. Okay? That is how you can jump out from that fishbowl to another fishbowl. Okay? Motivation is what gets you started. Habits is what keeps you going. Remember, motivation is very, very short. Today, you get motivation, you get excited. Oh, go, go, go. When you get rejection, you feel like, I'm not going to go. I'm so tired. But habits make a difference. So if rejection is part of your habit, then you won't feel that is rejection anymore. It's just part of the game. It's part of life, right? All right. Success is nothing more than a few simple discipline practice every single day. If you realize a lot of time, Jim Rohn is talk about discipline, consistency, habit, right? Because if you listen to his talk for one day, wow, so awesome, right? But it didn't actually change you. But if you consistent, put all this into implant yourself in your mind and practice, that will grow on you and become you. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Don't just join the easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectation and demands to perform a high. Sometimes people in the higher level, the conversation might be not very comfortable sometimes, but you wanted to join them because you wanted to become one someday. Okay? And then, of course, easy crowd, they talk about politics, they talk about gossip, they talk about TV drama, they talk about their kids, our kids, other kids, right? They talk about other girlfriend, your girlfriend, their boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever. It just, the conversation is around there, not going too far, right? So always remember, you wanted to surround yourself with the people who like to grow, okay? Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all the things you want. Remember what I said before, right at the beginning. You need to understand being present, and then what you do and what you have is the blessing. It's the blessing and it's the best already. But there's room to improve for sure. And then the room to improve is by improving yourself. So you're aware what are the things can improve. And then when you improve, you realize, oh my God, I am improving. I thought there's no more things for me to improve. You understand? Cool, cool? All right. So, summary, always remember, things in life is never come easy. Learn how to enjoy every moment. Don't think about, I need to do certain thing and then my happiness will come. Oh, I'm envy other people's life. I wish I can be like that, right? Or right now I'm too busy. I'm too stressed. I need to put things on hold, right? And then they stop all this. I have somebody like that. One of my clients say, I'm just finished taking care of my father. He's sick. And then finally he's get better. And I wanted to take a break, right? Nothing wrong. In her perspective, nothing wrong. But at the same time, I just tell her, hey, don't you think your father's ill, sick, is also giving you the, a sign to look after your health, to look after yourself, right? And then when you take a break, 90% of the people, when they take a break, they never come back. Even they wanted to come back because it takes so much effort. And then they start for a while and then they feel, it's not for me. But if you, just go through it. And then when you go through this, the new level of wellness, you see things differently. So what I'm trying to say is always remember, when you do, I think, hold on, give me a second. I need to put in here, I guess. So always remember, when you see all this, instead of getting very frustrated, people saying, oh no, or rejecting you, or not now, don't worry. First thing, you need to think about how to improve yourself. And at the same time, make them understand the important part of now. Remember, this is the perfect example to show people. Now you understand. But if you show, you understand, but how do you share with others, right? Instead of showing this ruler, probably share with them the importance of now, finding their purpose, right? Finding their purpose. Last but not least, I wanted to show this slide for you. And then after that, we're going to end, okay? This is the final step. I wanted to show it to you, okay? And the question you always need to ask, right? hold on. Give me a second. This is the last one. I have many, but I want you to, when you ask people, when you meet people, you can ask this question, okay? You can type, you can actually, hold on. All right. Quality question I frequently asked. Tell me a little bit about yourself, right? 5 words to describe yourself. Interesting question. Share with me, what is your goal? What do you want to achieve in life? Even people I just met and anywhere sitting next to me, I would ask this question. People, you might think, oh, what if people would think I'm busybody? Don't worry. You ask and then you answer too, right? How would you feel if you achieve all this goal? Who will be the most happy for you? What will happen if you couldn't achieve it? This is the 5, quality question I frequently ask people. Because life, sometimes not many people will ask a question like this. If you can ask, take a photo first, and I'm gonna finish. All right. So remember, sometime life, not many people will ask a question like this. You might feel it's so awkward to ask people like this. It might be change people because you ask this. You see? It might change a person because they never experienced someone like talking to them with this kind of question. You enlighten them. They see the different perspective of them as well. Okay? So by saying all this, and today, your homework, one homework, is to use that 5 questions to ask the people around you or people you don't know. If you can practice with the people you know first, if that make you comfortable, right? There's also align with your invitation anyway. Okay? So that 5 questions. So by saying all this, let's take a photo. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for the day. And then make sure this is your homework. And we're gonna see you in the next Coaches Academy. We wanted to complete this, and then we're gonna to have a graduation at the end of the month. Okay. All right. So by saying all this, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Bye.